alone on this island more than a year now. However, I've been living alone on this island more than a year now. However, a few days ago, I thought my solitude had ended. A ship went aground near the shore. But there were only dead men on that derelict. Pirates who had killed one another fighting over the division of their booty. I've just finished transporting everything useful on board to the island. Here are food supplies and stores, which are as welcome as they were unexpected. When I think that at this very moment I could have been in chains or hanging from a yardarm, I appreciate fully the pleasure of a long walk with Dick. I've been living alone on this island more than a year now.
Yeah, the initial clip there, my desktop wallpaper, the view from my bedroom window, where I could see the horizon. I could see the sun from early March, sunrise, to the solstice, the summer solstice, and then all the way back to December the 21st, where it'd be, I wouldn't be able to see it, but I can't remember exactly what date. The sun was no longer visible when it went beyond the trees to the right. But yeah, great view, absolutely great view, and an amazing atmosphere whenever I got up early enough to see the sunrise. Really great atmosphere. It stood me in good stead, that view. Yeah, and then what followed was a sequence from another video of mine, The Adventures of Jason Antonovich, that's elsewhere. I don't know if I've made it public or whether it's private now, on YouTube, but I had to screen record it to reuse it, because I haven't got the original footage. But yeah, how did I get to posting that clip from a decade ago? It's a decade now since those scenes. Did it take me right back? It didn't really take me right back. It sort of took me to somewhere that's always available to me, mentally, if not physically anymore. My old house, my mum's house, that physically, well, isn't available to me anymore. But great to see those scenes. Really great to see those scenes. And what led to that? What led to me watching that? I watched it earlier with the sound off. I cut the audio and just watched the scenes, and it was really quite amazing. But what I think what led to that was when I was on the psychiatric ward, and I sat in this I posted the clip the other day, about the gardenish area they've got there. That was really quiet when I was there the other day. Monday, Tuesday. Filmed the clip on the Tuesday. And that sort of led me to remembering, well, when I was first here in this flat, I've been here about over 3 years and a few months now. I used to close the windows. I never used to have the windows wide open. I thought, well, you know, forgetting the shitty park, this can be all right. It's a small piece of land sort of thing. It's not a major park in any sense by any stretch of the imagination. But being on that psychiatric ward in that area reminded me, well, when I was here before, I never used to have the windows wide open, and traffic constantly, the hubbub of that, and all the rest of the stuff that goes into that. You know, and then watching the clip, the sequences from that video that I'll just that precede this segment, and yeah, it's much better. You know, I'll have to open the windows. It's a bit smoky in here because of the vaping that I do. But yeah, really quite something. Shut the curtains. I'm just not used to it. You know, I'll go over into laborious detail of all the, you know, stuff that's ultimately quite boring. But yeah, it's just it's what I'm used to. You know, I'm not used to having the sound of traffic all over the place and people hollering and all the rest of it. I'm used to a much quieter atmosphere. And it was sort of the psychiatric ward on Tuesday, their little garden area, was sort of triggered off all that sort of thing. And when I first shut the curtains in here and closed the windows, I did some really good thinking. Didn't last all that long. Druggings took place and so on and so forth. But well, you know, now that I've done that, I'm sure I'll be able to do more of it. But yeah, also watched. Oh, by the way, yeah, really interesting to see the house from a decade ago. And it sort of reminds me as well of when I used to be able to hear the traffic on a sort of B road quite far away from the house. And then as I got a bit older, it's an age-related thing. As I got a bit older, I could no longer hear that traffic anymore. So yeah. Also watched the video I did 2 weeks ago about the only event worth talking about, or whatever I called it, about cooking my beef joint. That was quite the video. But today I did minced steak with onion pie in the air fryer, new potatoes, peas and gravy, and I coordinated it all, so it was all done together, sort of thing. It was brilliant. Well, that's a meal I'll have again. But sort of branching out. Got me shopping today. I'm starting to wonder whether I need to use a remote control whenever I encounter these people who do the deliveries. But nothing major this week. Well, no, nothing major. The other times has been deliveries, but not such a grand, performance that was put on today. It seemed, but yeah. So I've stocked up now for another week. Spending a small fortune on food, but it's necessary. It is necessary for me to stock up. I had so few options available to me, and now branching out more and more into cooking meals rather than ready meals. Even though, a beef joint is pretty easy to cook. A pie in an air fryer is pretty easy to cook, but it is sort of a progression from ready meals all the time. I got some crap ones now that I'm not really that keen on. They did a replacement, but I'll have to stick some chili and garlic in them to boost them, sort of thing. But yeah, it's pretty much been about it. Didn't do any exercise today. Managed a couple of meditation sessions, but because I did mention I only slept 4 hours yesterday, 4.5 hours I think it was in total. Today I couldn't do anything but keep on sleeping. I was whacked out, and yeah, so did a lot of sleeping today. But it meant that I didn't really have the time or the inclination to do exercise. I'm starting to sort of rethink these stretching exercises that I do, whether they're really necessary or whether I can just stick to doing a bit of weight, dumbbell work and resistance bands. Because I'm not too keen on the stretching, all told. Even though I get a sense of achievement when I do it, like with the other exercise. But yeah, apparently I think it was 48 minutes exercise I did yesterday. I can't see how that could be the case. I only walked to the coffee shop, to the supermarket, and to the park. I don't think that's going to make up 48 minutes, but I don't know. But yeah, so all told, yeah. An okay day, where I've sort of gone back, even though I've got the curtains closed, but it's a shit view anyway. Even though I've got the curtains closed over there, that I didn't used to do. I'm just not used to seeing all that type of stuff. I think I could do with a break from it. Seeing all the traffic and all that goes on with that sort of thing. The attempts to make stuff go along with that. But yeah, so just taking a break from that. Getting into the vibe of what it was like back at the Crescent, back at my old house, my mum's house, which was a decade. Wow. But yeah. Did I say I'll have to open the windows late at night to let out the vapour, or smoke, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to eat tomorrow. I had the pie. Don't fancy really defrosting something, so I might just get one of the crap ready meals out the way. Just add loads of chili and garlic, and maybe some piri piri salt, which is quite spicy. Just adds a bit of kick. Might not do. But it won't rival today's meal. But I don't think today's meal quite rivaled the beef joint I had. But in its way, it was a pretty good damn meal. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I shall, I think, look over some of my older videos. I deleted loads of them. Like I said the other day, I've been on YouTube probably since 2009, 16 years ago. I had loads of footage around the house. I bloody deleted it, didn't I? Not thinking its value all these years later that it would have. Some of them I deleted. I mean, there's plenty that I've got in my archive that I could quite easily delete. That are just totally shit. But there were some good ones, especially early days when when video diaries were in their infancy, sort of thing. Video diaries online. Yeah. Anyway, that's yeah. Now it's bank holiday, so I won't be venturing out into town. I wouldn't have thought the weather's going to be shit anyway. Got into a bit of reading today. It was a bit. It wasn't very accessibly written, and I was quite tired. Fell asleep while I was reading as well. But yeah, I'll have to pick that up. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's the day all told so far. Like I say, nice and quiet here now, for now. A bit of the vibe I had on the ward, a bit similar to that level of environmental background noise. Likewise, the house at my mum's, but nothing could really get to the level of the background noise at my old house, my mum's, down the Crescent. There you go. Anyway, that's that for now.